If you're trying to figure out which Wi-Fi router will actually kill your lag instead of just promising to, this lineup covers everyone from the maxed-out gaming den to the person who just wants smoother matches without spending a house payment. Let's start at the top with the TP-Link Archer BE900, also sold as the BE24000. This is a quad-band Wi-Fi 7 router, meaning it runs 4 GHz band, 2 separate 5 GHz bands, and a 6 GHz band all at once, adding up to a combined 24.4 gigabits per second on paper. On the wired side, you get two 10 gig ports, one standard RJ45 and one SFP Plus combo port for fiber, plus four 2.5 gig ports, a 1 gig port, and two USB ports, all pushed by 12 antennas tuned for coverage. What that means in practice is a network that can handle a house full of 4K and 8K streams, cloud gaming, and video calls running simultaneously without anyone's connection choking because someone else started a download. This TP-Link is for the person building a serious multi-device household setup, multiple gamers, a home studio, or an internet plan fast enough that a 10 gig WAN port actually gets used. If your current router is the bottleneck in a house with 10 plus connected devices, this closes that gap. According to the official listing, it's priced at $499, and that was the figure at the time this video was recorded. Links below if you want to check current availability. Now, if quad-band feels like overkill for what you actually need, the ASUS RTBE86U takes a different approach. It's a dual-band Wi-Fi 7 router, number 6 GHz band here, but it makes up for that with a 6 GHz quad-core processor and a wired side built specifically with gamers in mind. One 10 gig port plus four 2.5 gig ports for 20 gig of combined throughput, and one of those ports is a dedicated gaming port that automatically prioritizes whatever's plugged into it. It also runs mobile game mode, dual simultaneous OpenWrt for households with more than one gamer online at once, and gear accelerator for traffic prioritization. This one's built for the gamer who wants a wired connection that never gets deprioritized behind someone else's Netflix stream, and who values raw processing power and low latency over having every possible frequency band lit up. If you play competitively and care more about consistency than maximum theoretical speed, this is your profile. Per the official listing, you're looking at $219, with the link ready for you below. Quick pause before we keep going. If this kind of breakdown is helping you shop smarter, hit subscribe to GadTech and turn on notifications so you catch the next one. Back to the lineup, and next up is another TP-Link, the Archer BE550. Also known as the BE9300. This one brings tri-band Wi-Fi 7 back into the picture, 2.4, 5, and 6 GHz, with a combined speed around 9.2 gigabits per second. It supports multi-link operation, a Wi-Fi 7 feature that lets a compatible device use two bands at the same time instead of switching between them, which cuts down on dropouts. On the wired side, you get 5 full 2.5 gig ports, 1 WAN and 4 LAN, plus a USB 3.0 port, all run through 6 internal antennas. This is the router for someone who wants genuine Wi-Fi 7 speed and the 6 GHz band without paying for quad band or a 10 gig port they'll never fill. Think of the household with several streaming devices, a couple of gaming consoles, and a work-from-home setup that needs stable video calls. This covers that without stretching the budget. Based on the manufacturer's information, it comes in at $149. And as always, that's the price at recording time. From there, we shift gears completely with the GL.iNet Flint 2, model GL-MT6000. Unlike the other TP-Link and ASUS routers here, this one runs Wi-Fi 6 instead of Wi-Fi 7, hitting up to 1,148 megabits on the 2.4 GHz band and 4,804 megabits on 5 GHz. What sets it apart isn't wireless speed, it's what's under the hood. It runs on OpenWrt firmware, gives you two 2.5 gig ports plus 4 gigabit ports, and delivers WireGuard VPN speeds up to 900 megabits, which is unusually fast for a router in this price range. It also includes built-in AdGuard Home for network-wide ad blocking and parental controls with optional Bark integration. This router is for the person who wants to run their own VPN at full speed, tinker with firmware settings, or set up ad blocking and content filtering across every device on the network without buying separate hardware. If you're comfortable digging into a router's settings and VPN speed matters more to you than chasing the newest Wi-Fi standard, this is built for you. According to the spec sheet, it's listed at $169. Last on the list is the TP-Link Archer AX55, and this is the budget entry point of the group. It's a dual-band Wi-Fi 6 router, 2,402 megabits on 5 GHz and 574 megabits on 2.4 GHz, with 4 gigabit LAN ports, 1 gigabit WAN port, and a USB 3.0 port for basic network storage. There's no multi-gig hardware here and no Wi-Fi 7, but for a household with with a normal internet plan and a handful of devices, that combined speed is still more than enough to stream in 4K, game online, and take video calls at the same time without stepping on each other. This one's for the person replacing an aging router on a tight budget, or setting up a first apartment network without needing anything close to enterprise-level hardware. Per the official listing, it comes in at $74, making it the easiest entry point in this whole roundup. That covers all 5. Every link and price is down in the description, so go check which one actually matches your setup before you buy. And if you haven't subscribed to GAD Tech yet, now's a good time. See you in the next one.